This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Oh, Betsy Wetsy.
Marcy, don't call me that. I'm so embarrassed.
I'm
I haven't
bullying
wetted
you.
my pants in a long time, dude. Quit bullying me.
This is diarrhea. We are very excited for our guests today.
Yes.
They are incredibly funny.
Yes.
They are an actor, writer, comedian, and you can see them in the short film Blocks. Welcome to the show, Ruha Taslimi.
Hi.
Welcome.
What a treat.
This
really,
is so fun.
to just hang out with both of you right now.
I know, right?
I was saying earlier, when we first started this podcast, we reached out to friends to be let us know if you have stories, because we were starting from nothing. I can't believe we've been doing it this long, truly, but you sent stories into I had set up a call-in line that I did not know how to work. I didn't know how to work it.
That.
And Ruha was one of the first people to send in stories. I had never figured out how to use them.
I don't even remember that call-in thing.
Yeah, because I was failing everywhere.
I think I remember seeing one post we would love some stories if anyone has them. Just use the system.
We streamlined it, though. We're either email us or send us a voice memo, and it's so much easier that way.
yeah. What was the phone number? I want to call it and prank it.
69. 69. That's it. That was just
Hell
269.
Just 269s.
So lucky for us, though, that we're having you on now, so we can get some good ass stories from you, because I know you have some.
I'm so pumped.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped.
So,
but real quick, you're in a short that's hitting all of the festivals right now.
Yeah, it's been so great. It was presented by the AFI Directing Workshop for Women. Bridget Maloney directed it and wrote it, and just found me. I don't know. Saw me in something via mutual friends. She knows some other moms from the UCB community, and somehow had found me and had asked me if I would do this short, and so glad I said yes. It was such a great experience, and it was our last hurrah pre-quarantine was going to Sundance with this festival, with this short.
Awesome.
I can't think of a better experience to have as your last outside world.
That's a pretty incredible last hurrah.
Yes.
Did you
really
ski?
was.
Did you ski at all or sled or
no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It was.
You didn't shred the gnar?
I didn't shred any gnar.
Come on, man. You're in Sundance. You gotta shred the gnar.
I usually you see a mountain and snow, and I'm shredding that gnar. I'm a professional skier, and I challenge anyone to ski off.
Yeah, you're always challenging people to ski off. It's a little weird.
But I was I guess I'm not here to ski. And my mom went with me,
Nice.
which was cute.
Oh.
It was really nice. We stayed at a place that was it seemed like it would be close, but it wasn't close to the main action, but it was at a ski resort.
Ooh.
So I looked at everyone shredding the
Hey,
gnar.
that's huge. That's a big step in the right direction.
Betsy, are you a big skier? Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I want to
Yeah.
go to that festival just to ski. Like, I feel I wouldn't do anything but be like, I'm just going to go ski the whole time.
Monty and I were like ships passing in the night there. He came to do the moth storytelling thing at Sundance, and I know he shredded Nar when he got there, for sure.
He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up doing that. We grew up shredding Nar together, man.
Okay, so Ruha, we always ask our guests, what, if anything, do you believe about the paranormal? And I'm expecting a long-winded answer here.
Okay, good. I fundamentally have always just something like settled in with me when I was young of like, we don't know everything as human beings, and that humans constantly think they know everything and always are wrong. So I just like deep down, I'm like, anyone who dares to say that they think they know anything for sure is wrong.
Yes. I like that. That's pretty good.
Feels pretty accurate. Yeah.
And of course, like, you know, I believe in science. I believe in things that we can prove to some degree, but I just think this universe is so big, and who knows?
Yeah.
And so I've always been open to possibilities. I definitely believe that energy never dies.
Yeah.
And so I kind of believe in some sort of multidimensional reality, that there's a lot of stuff that like we don't always see, or like sometimes maybe I can see it, but other times I can't see it, or you know. So between those things, I think there's the paranormal experiences are real. I don't know if they're exactly a ghost that's trapped there that's haunting me, but I'm seeing a figure, or you know,
I feel like I'm leaning more towards that all the time with like ghost stuff. I mean, although I guess I believe everything is sort of possible, but I think a lot of like a person walking up the stairs is just like, you just kind of, something got smudged in like the dimensions there, and it's like an overlap of sorts.
Yeah, in different I love spooky horror stuff. I like fantasy stuff. And some of the stuff I've watched, there's like time loops, like people get trapped in like a traumatic event will cause like a time loop, and you can maybe see that, like, if that's like a ghost town or whatever, like in that place, you'll see this woman walking down the stairs or whatever it is. And I don't know if that soul or spirit of that person is doing that, or if that's just a trace that never goes away because something happened there.
Yeah, because I would hate to think that that person is experiencing it over and over and over again. Like, I'd rather think it's just like the space is remembering it, because that seems not nice.
Or that it's not even a deceased thing, that, like I said, like if it's a glimpse into another reality,
a whole other reality. Where ladies love to wear long, nasty nightgowns, creep around.
All tattered and Victorian.
Yes, and they like to just cry about their prom date dying.
Their hair is wet and in their face all the time. That's how they shower.
This is what they do. What a creepy dimension, but I hope it exists.
But yeah, I don't know about demons, or I don't know, but also I don't know. I mean, who knows?
Were you raised religious at all?
Yes.
Okay.
And that does inform some of my openness, for sure. My family are Baha'i, which it is not a like, it's not really a heaven hell believing religion. So there's not like a Satan or demons or things like that. There's like, the devil is like anything evil or hellish or whatever, that's just within us or not. Like, it's just kind of like, it's just like, oh, this is just symbolic of people's spiritual side being closer to the light or not, or what have you. But like Persian, spiritual, mystic, devoted, faithful people who would see, like, we would be like gathered for prayers or whatever, and it was so common that my great aunt or someone would tell us she saw my dead grandfather sitting next to us.
Oh wow.
And everyone would be, and it was it was never a scary thing. People loved it.
Yeah.
People were just like, they would cry and they'd be like, oh, thank you for telling us, so beautiful, you know. And I don't know if I've ever talked with either of you about it, but my father's father was abducted by the Iranian government when I was a baby for being a Baha'i. They were very actively at the time, like, imprisoning and murdering people for being Baha'i, and they're still committing like social genocide against the Baha'is there. Now it's more that they don't allow them to be educated or work or do anything.
Unfortunately, a thing that I don't know that I've ever even heard of. This is terrible. Like when I just like stumble upon something that I'm like, why don't I know anything about this?
Right. This seems pretty huge.
Yeah.
It's definitely this thing that is huge, and it's been huge in my life, and also nobody knows. Like, very little attention from the world. It got like a little peak of attention somehow politically when they were killing so many Baha'is, which is kind of when they changed tactics, but still it wasn't a thing that like people here really talked about or know about or and like a lot of the families, they knew what happened. This group of 9 that my grandfather was taken with, this group, they never told anybody what happened. So, which is a particular kind of trauma, no closure, no anything.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was just the 40th anniversary this August.
So he was just abducted and no one knew a thing after that.
Yeah.
That's awful. Ugh. I'm so sorry for your family and you. And
that's so...
Yeah.
Ugh.
The story is that they were having the Baha'is had these sort of bodies that helped the community, and this was a group of 9 that would help like the national community. So they were meeting, and that there was a knock at the door, and they were like, we need help. There's been an accident. We need to use the phone. And when they opened the door, it was the Iranian National Guard, and they tied them up and put sacks on their heads and took them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And they only knew because some neighbors witnessed, and they took there were people in the house that were hosting the meeting that weren't in the group that they came to take. So they also tied those people up and took them, but they dumped them a few blocks away. So, but no one saw the rest of them ever again.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I can't even imagine the kind of trauma that creates within the family.
Yeah.
And so he came up a lot, growing up, and people very much would want to be like, oh, we saw him, and it was and I think I really wanted to see him too, seeing that. I never got to meet him. I was 1 when it happened, and not even, I had been born in April and it happened in August. And when it happened, my dad's mom was actually trying to come see me for the first time, and my dad had gone to Germany to get her, and they got the news. And so she was like, I have to go back, because at that point she didn't know that they wouldn't tell her where he was. She was like, have to go back if I can visit him in prison or whatever. And they had already had a meeting with the U.S. embassy or whatever to get her permission to come visit me. And they told him what happened. And that person like gave her information to contact when he was like, okay, but when you do need to get out, like, let us know. And so eventually they did get her out because there was just nothing. And but yeah, so, and it wasn't just him. People would just see spirits around and everyone was very into it, and they'd be like, oh yeah, okay. And I just thought, okay, when am I gonna see one? You know?
Yeah. Everybody else is seeing them. So.
I'm waiting.
And I would pay attention. Like, we would be doing a thing and I would open my eyes. You know? Like, I would just be like, okay, no. Or if we were every time I've been at a funeral, still at funerals, I still like notice stuff. I still like, I'm just like, I think I saw something over there. What was that? At my grandmother's funeral, I remember like really wanting to see her. I had it wasn't a ghost experience, but I had a very psychic experience with her passing. She had a heart attack and I gave her CPR. My mom and my uncle all got to the house at the same time. She had been not feeling well, and they suddenly were like, we're calling the ambulance. We think, I think she might be having a heart attack. And when my uncle showed up, she said to my mom in Persian, Dara miad, which is, it's coming. And when they got back, she was in full cardiac arrest. And I guess I had CPR training in like camp or school or something. Yeah. So my mom was just like, keep it together. You're the only one who knows how to do this. Like, because the paramedics weren't there yet. Right. And so I tried. That was intense. And I ended up having a dream that she came to me, that she woke up and she like opened her eyes, but she couldn't move. And she was upset that she hadn't died. And I was apologizing to her. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I know you're ready to go, but they told me like we weren't ready, and I'm so sorry.
Mom made me do this.
And she told me in my dream, she was like, tell your uncle not to let what happened to Talia Khanum happen to me. And I didn't know what this message meant. Right. And I woke up and I was like, Mom, I had this dream. And my mom was like, well, like the hospital called and your grandmother's brain dead. And because there was just too much time without oxygen. And Talia Khanum was this relative of ours who they left kind of as a vegetable for many years in a home. And she was like, and your uncle's the only one who's is like resisting letting her go or whatever.
I got chills.
Oh my God.
And so I was like, this wasn't a dream. Like, my grandmother came to me.
That was absolutely your grandma being like, let's not do this. Yeah. Oh my God, that's incredible.
Yeah. Of course, my uncle still wasn't ready. So even though I was like, I have to tell you this dream. She gave me a message to give to you. And his response was, well, I had a dream that she woke up. So...
Do you think was he serious?
Checkmate, buddy. I was like,
man.
I mean, it took him a few days, but he came around.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. And watching her pass was, that's the only person I've watched die.
Yeah.
And it was very, very interesting. And I definitely was like, there's something that happens and we don't, like, something changed. Like, it was very in her power too. Like, the only people around, she was very protective of my younger brother, and he wasn't there when the heart attack happened in the first place. And not that we have control over these things, but it felt like somehow she did. and like, we were all at the hospital. They had decided to unplug her.
Yeah.
We were all there. like so many hours passed and her heart was still beating. She wasn't going. They had unplugged her, but she was there. And everyone was like, okay, let's do a quick trip to the house to get food, supplies, wash up, and we'll come back. So everyone left that hadn't been in the house at the heart attack. The people that decided to stay were me, my uncle, my mom, and my dad. And it was just the four of us around her. And my uncle, I'm not going to get through this.
Oh my gosh.
Totally smooth. But my uncle, they had been like playing her husband who had been abducted. Like they had tapes of him chanting prayers. They had been playing. It had been a really beautiful experience all day.
Yeah.
And my uncle suddenly said to her out loud, "It's okay, Mom. You can go." And like, because even though he had agreed to like unplug her, he was holding on, you know?
Yeah.
And like literally these words come out of his mouth and her heartbeat starts going down a second. And we were like around her in the same way too. And and then it just went all the way down. And there was like this moment where you saw like the life leave. And then this glow right after. And I mean, I haven't thought about this in detail in so long. And I just, you know, I'm not a religious person anymore. And, but it was her spirit, like, and I was just like, she's somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that, like, almost waiting for your uncle to be like, okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
And she was probably like, okay, great.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Thank you for sharing that with us. That's so, I mean, it's so sad and so like moving too, you know, like, because I've heard stories like that where, like, you know, they just need to be let go from this world because they care so much about the people around them. They don't want, even though they like know that's inevitable, they don't want to have that hurt happen.
Yeah, and like we've heard stories of like, holding on until everyone could be, or which is just so fast. And it's incredible. It's so fascinating.
Yeah. And you do hope that like that when there is like that the element of choice in it, that for them that means that it's like that's not like the sad and painful part. For us here, we remain with that grief, but for them
it's peaceful.
There is an ease. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was full of love.
Yep.
It's so beautiful. Yeah. I cannot believe the trauma that you have. That is like some intense, like I've had, you know, a significant amount of my family pass in untimely ways, but that's a lot of, that's very intense what you've been through, especially the CPR part. And then just like I believe in, I mean, I think a lot of people would say that generational trauma is like real.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Yes, very much so.
But oh my God, that just means that you're incredibly strong because you're here telling us about it too.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a thing you can't, like you don't dare mention, you know? I think that's really powerful.
I've done a lot of work on my trauma. And I am in a better place with it. And I wouldn't be who I am. And I know that if everything hadn't happened the way it did. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not at a place where I would want to change anything. I've definitely had harder times with it. I'm at a much better place in my life.
Yeah,
that's great.
And with it. But yeah, it's still like lots of work, and it's still and getting to a better place. It was like, oh, okay. Well, now I really got to dive in on that trauma because it's in there no matter what.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I can't just be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna choose to be happy now and ignore it. It's like, no, it's in there.
You know, I have a therapist that is like a little too intuitive, and it's rough. She's always like, what is that right there? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, yeah, you do. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then she will literally name a thing I have not uttered out loud. Oh. And she like is just too intuitive. Then I'm like, why you gotta? And once I literally yelled at her. I was like, does crying help? Does it make it help? Is that what we're doing? That I have to cry about it to get better? And she was like, I don't know. Maybe you just have to feel things. And I was like, I don't like this.
I just want to bottle them up.
Yeah.
Mine's pretty good too, where it's just like, how come you sound different? I'm like, I do? I do. God. I'm sad or whatever it might be. It's just like, nah.
Feeling emotions it's
tough.
An actual skill to like live in emotion. Have you had other psychic moments like that where you like had visions or dreams or knowing things or?
Yeah. I've never tried to hone it in any way, but a long time ago I accepted that this was a part of me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like as a kid and stuff, did you have just these instances where you're like, something's different? Yeah,
always like little premonitions here or there. I mean, the strongest ones have been around when somebody in the family is dying. Something big. But even, like dreaming like someone's calling you and waking up to that person calling you, or, like just whatever. I even had like shared dreams with a friend I was very close to sometimes when we would like sleep over, and then we would be like, wait, we were having that same dream. Like,
what? That's shared dreams are so wild to me.
Yeah, that is not a thing that has happened a lot, but it did. Yeah, it did happen. And I think, I don't know. I really don't have a concept of how old I was at different periods sometimes, but somewhere in my like late teens to early 20s, I remember my brother and I sort of comparing things, like just speaking out loud, like maybe these things are more than just think. I used to think I was very good at predicting what people were going to say because I would hear the end of like a sentence repeated in my head before they got there. But I had convinced myself that it was just obvious where they were going anyway. And like my overactive brain was just like, come on, get there.
I know what you're going to fucking say. Let's go.
You talk so slow.
But it started to be stuff that I was like, no, I couldn't have known. Like it would be like, oh, I would hear like Boston over and over, and they were like, oh, so we decided we're going to take a trip to Boston. It's like, why would I have picked Boston anywhere they could have taken a trip to? That sentence did not give me clues that was going to be Boston.
Whoa.
And yeah, so there was like a lot of stuff like that. Also, like, played around with like a Ouija board with friends for little bits. And
we're so afraid of Ouija boards.
They're so scary.
I am fully afraid of that.
Did stuff happen when you played with your friends?
Well, I made this rule. I was like, we all know someone moves it, so let's close our eyes. So like only two people at a time will touch it. Everyone else will watch, and the people on the board will close their eyes. But I also always felt like I was
moving it.
A good tool
conduit.
Or whatever, like a conduit or a medium.
Of course.
And I also was like, we do not ask the dead. We just ask stuff about us. We just like ask predictions. I was like, we don't try to talk to the dead.
Smart.
That's not what we're doing.
That's how you Ouija.
We're not going to mess with that. But still, it was scary. And because my friends would ask stuff and my eyes would be closed. and I would feel it moving, but I also felt like I was moving it, but I wasn't intentionally moving it, and I would hear what it would end up saying in my head repeated, like that other thing, and it would be that, and it would blow the minds of my friends who would ask the questions. They would be like, there was some dark stuff that happened. I remember a friend like crying and being like, I've never told anyone that. And it's like, it's this thing or whatever. And so I was like, okay, this needs to stop, because I was like, am I moving it? How am I hearing the questions? Is this a weird psychic board for me? Like, no thanks, never mind. Like,
right. Ooh, closing the eyes is very spooky, because that's hard to spell stuff. Like, you can't, that's hard to goof or, like, that's so scary.
Also, like with a Ouija board, you're like, this isn't fun. This is reliving old traumas. This is not fun sleepover stuff.
No.
And I tried to throw mine out, which I didn't think about, and I guess and I don't know what happened. I mean, there could be a million reasons this happened, but it was back on my doorstep.
Nuh-uh, that's fucked up.
What?
No, I don't know any reason why that would happen.
And then I just put it away. I just was like, okay, it's going in this like drawer, and I'm just never gonna touch it.
You threw it in the garbage and then it ended up on your doorstep?
That's so Annabelle. That's fucked up, dude.
I didn't know. I was like, maybe someone came and went through the thing,
and they're like, this,
and they were just like, oh, they shouldn't throw this out, or whatever. Like, but it was weird.
That is, Ruha, that's like scary movie shit.
Yes, that's absolutely
and actually, I have to confess, that was later in life. Like, I had a period with Ouija younger where I was like, never mind. And it wasn't my board. And like, it was friends' boards. And I was like, I keep on hearing these answers. This is a little creepy. I'm not going to do it anymore. Then like, this was my like mid to late 20s.
What?
It was mid 20s. And this friend, Vanessa, that I had was just like, I don't know, we were into spooky stuff, and we were like, yeah. And she was like, let's do it. Let's play Ouija. So I bought a board, but she did want to try to contact spirits and stuff. And we had, okay, so this is a good ghost story.
Yeah.
Give it up.
So
first of all, we played one time in the back of Bourgeois Pig, because
oh my gosh. So LA.
So funny.
So LA.
That is so funny.
She was friends with this guy who worked there, and he like was like, stay after I close. It was like 2 a.m. or something, and we just went in that back room, and
which is kind of spooky because it's painted like a forest, or it was. Yeah, the one time I've been there.
Yeah, that's spooky. Yeah.
I mean, I'm from here, and I never went there a lot. This is like one of my only memories there.
Yeah.
Doing this session. But he and Vanessa had mentioned that, like, I think that they sort of had said, like, it seems like it's a haunted place or something.
Yeah.
It's got a dark vibe.
Yeah. That session in particular, I don't remember, but it was a little creepy, but it was a little fun too. So we were like, oh, yeah, okay.
That's how it gets you, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. A fun session into a terrifying session.
Yeah.
So then we did this session with this real creep I knew named Louie. A real creep. He was staying in East LA. I think it was his grandparents' house. And it was him and our friend Farabee, who is not a creep. He's a nice person.
We got that straight. We got it. We get it.
And we were like asking, like, is there someone here? And it was like, yes. And it was something about like, my friend Farabee wrote a song about this session. Whoa. And it was something about like someone named Sam and somebody who like killed them. And Louis was a musician, and he had an amp in the room that was off. And it told us to turn it to like a frequency or something. And we did. And I forget, like, it didn't do anything like really bad, but it scared us.
Yeah.
Some weird noise happened, and we were like, oh, no. And we unplugged it, and I believe, I mean, also memories, who knows? I remember something else scary happened. I think something with the amp happened again, even though we had unplugged it, and we were all like, no. And so after this round, this is why I got rid of the Ouija board. This round, first of all, I believe Louis said that amp had some weird issue from then on. Like, he was like, that amp's haunted, it doesn't work anymore. It that's weird.
Makes my guitar playing really shitty.
Yeah,
Louis, you're not good. No, like
I shred before this, and like now
I can wail, but this amp is making me sound fucking bad, dude.
That Ouija round, oh man,
Ouija
too bad.
messed it up. Ouija
Ruined my
made me
guitar
not good
career.
at music anymore.
Yeah, I always say my makeup is haunted, man. I'm so hot, and my makeup's haunted as hell.
Yeah. And then someone else had something happen. I don't remember but someone else had a weird ghost thing happen too. Whoa. After this. Vanessa and Fairby both maybe. I was at home, and I have sleep paralysis sometimes too, but I knew this was different. And I woke up from some dream, and there was this woman floating. I had a drum set at the time, and my mom's place that I was living at the time, it was like a loft. It was like a 2-story loft. So the living room was like open with library windows, and there was like a little loft bedroom. So the drums were in like the loft, and there was this woman just floating like on her back above my drums, obviously in her tattered Victorian garb.
Of course.
You know it.
Of course.
You know
Once
it.
you become a ghost, they're like, okay,
There's
you
just
gotta wear a nasty soiled nightgown.
There's just not a lot of clothing stores. You know?
There's not. It's all Ross dressed for less nightgown edition.
And she was just like, I don't know, just there. And it scared me, obviously. And I thought loudly in my head, like, because it was like late too. So I was like, my mom's asleep. I don't want to.
Right.
I don't know. It also wasn't my first ghost. So it was one of the most vivid though.
Ooh. Yeah.
So I just thought very loudly in my head, I was like, go away. Like, I don't want you.
Yeah.
Here, please go away. And it faded away. And it was like too late to like, because I was like, is there someone I can call? Because I was kind of spooked, and I was like, I can't fall back asleep. And I looked at my phone, it was like 4 a.m. or something, and I was like, I can't call anyone. And I knew it wasn't sleep paralysis because I was still awake. If it's sleep paralysis, I end up waking up from it. I'll be like, okay, wake up. But that didn't happen. And I don't know. I just was like very spooked out. And then I had this psychic thought in my brain that was like, if you could just watch my best friend's wedding, you could go to sleep. And I made fun of my own inner thought. I was like, random. Okay. But I thought, okay, but it does help for me to like watch something and distract myself. And
I mean, Cameron Diaz singing bad karaoke is gonna make you feel better.
I just pushed power on my TV remote, and my best friend's wedding is on.
No.
Like on a TV channel?
Yeah, just whatever channel I had left it on before I had like whatever. And so when I pushed power, it was my best friend's wedding, and I was like, excuse me. And I was like, well, and it worked. I went to sleep.
Honk shoe.
Incredible.
That's
so weird. And then my friend Fairby wrote this song because we all were like, whoa, what happened? And when he had a show in San Francisco, and when he started playing the song, the whole neighborhood blacked out.
What?
We were just like, it was, but also for us who knew like what the song was about and where it come from, that this was happening with it, we were just like, no, why?
That's it.
He ended up trying to do it like by candlelight, which was just spookier.
Ooh, Ooh.
And I remember going outside of this bar in like San Francisco and like the Mission, and it was just like pitch black everywhere, like because it was like a
freaky.
big blackout.
That is freaky.
Yeah. And we were like, you did it. It's like,
hey, this is all on you and the Ouija board. Whoa.
It's the ghost. It's the ghost.
When the Ouija board came back, like, do you still have it to this day, or did you?
It might be at my mom's house. I might have left it in the drawer there.
Pranked ya as a prank.
Gotcha, Mom.
I mean, I definitely, or it's either there hidden in a drawer, or I figured out someone to give it away to or donated it. I just knew I couldn't throw it in the garbage after that. I also, like, when it showed up, I was just like, okay, I guess that was very rude of me.
I am so sorry, Ouija. Come back in, please.
Yeah, what was I thinking you could be thrown in the garbage? You
Whoa.
are, I guess, I know you're just made by, is it Mattel
Parker
or
Brothers. I think it's the Parker
Brothers.
Yeah. I know you're just made by the Parker Brothers, but
something's up. Wow.
That's wild. Yeah. It's really wild.
Yeah.
Is that your, like, would you say that's your scariest experience with the paranormal side of things?
Honestly, maybe not. But
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't happen so much anymore.
Okay.
But also I find it happens in association with certain places. So I think the place I'm at doesn't have a thing. Because I've definitely lived at places where I was like, this place is haunted. There's something here. And haunted is the word we use, but there's something here. There's there's some energy thing happening.
Whoa.
Or like Greystone Manor in LA. Have either of you ever been?
No, but
wait, no.
Betsy, you gotta calm down.
It's in like Beverly Hills, right?
Yeah.
Because early on in the pandemic, we were wandering around and we met up there, and we're like, "Oh, it'd be so cool if we could like sneak on." It looks so rad.
Yeah. It's a gorgeous house.
Yeah.
I've never been, but I've heard a lot. People get married there. I think it's like not even that expensive to get married there because you can like get a permit through the city because it's owned by the city. Yeah, because it's full of ghosts and they'll haunt your marriage. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the story of, you've seen the inside probably because it's been in so many things. Like Death Becomes Her is there. Yes. And I think like that Elton John music video, one of them with like those black and white floors are very iconic and it's Greystone. But yeah, Beverly Hills owns it as a park and occasionally has events where you can go inside the manor, but the grounds, I don't know what it's like right now. Probably open.
I bet it's open now.
When we went, which was early on, it was not. But I think that's when everybody was like, we don't know what's allowed and what's not.
When you're like, couldn't go to the beach.
Right. That's
They're like, the beach is very dangerous. You're like, I need to hear some logic behind this.
So yeah, Greystone Manor is, first of all, it's just so cool. Like, as far as just being beautiful, you go and you're like, wait, I'm suddenly in old England or something. Like you feel like you're on the set of a haunted manor in a different time.
Dream.
It's a dream. Just the grounds, you're like, this is unreal. This is totally from a different time. And it was Edward Doheny. The street Doheny is named after the person who like owned Greystone. And it was, I haven't looked at the story in a long time, but from what I remember, he owned this house, lived there, was murdered. Him and his secretary were found murdered, who was a man. And the claim at the time, the wife said that like the secretary went crazy, killed him, and then killed himself, I think. But people say that the wife is the one that haunts the place. And they never totally solved the murder. And I believe the common theory is that he was actually having an affair with the secretary and the wife
Hell
killed them
yeah.
both, or something along
Hell
those lines.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there was, I've never seen it, but there was a theater company that every once in a while does this thing called Murder at the Manor, where you follow them through Greystone as they perform. And I've always wanted to do it.
Yep, that's right up my alley. Absolutely.
Yeah, so
That
eventually,
sounds so awesome.
Eventually,
We're
we'll
going.
have to go.
Yes.
I like found them a couple. I've wanted to go for so long, and I don't know, just never did. A couple years ago, I found the company again, and I was like, "Do you still do these?" And they were like, "Yeah, check in November. We might know shows, but I'm sure I could find the info somewhere again."
We gotta go.
But I've only been on the grounds. I've only like looked inside.
Did you like feel anything when you were there? Like,
it was, I went like a few times, and a couple of the times were spookier times.
whoa, yeah.
Yeah. One of the days, like, my friend and I swear we heard like that creepy like singing, like very like, like we were just like, wait, stop. Like, do you hear that?
What the fuck?
And it was a kind of a gloomy day, and like the park was open, but like people weren't really there, and we were just like, what's happening? But that wasn't even the scariest time. Another time I went with a much bigger group, and we were just walking around, and we kept going close to the house and sort of like looking in, and there was this little like few stairs down to a door, and my friend was like, I heard something in there, and I was like, what? And they were like, please, believe me, I heard something in there. And I don't know if someone was messing with us in the group or somehow or not, although I don't know how. I walked down there, and as soon as I put my ear to it, something knocked. And I was like, no! And I was like, no. And we run out, and we like run out from there. And as we're walking out, this giant iron gate closes, and it wasn't windy, and it just like slammed closed, and I was, so that was spooky.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that sounds spooky. That sounds
once
spooky.
again like movie spooky, man.
Yeah.
I know.
I feel like LA is truly one of them. I lived in New York, and I still feel as if LA is more haunted.
Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is, dude.
We win.
LA haunted. Hell yeah. I'm from LA, so I'm hella haunted.
Hella haunted, dude. Oh man, that's so scary. So scary.
I can't believe your Ouija board showed up again.
I know.
That's really fucking me up, man.
Yeah, and like weirdo Ruha, who's just like, I don't know what was just like, I guess I wasn't supposed to.
All right, I get it. I'll keep you.
Okay, universe, I get it.
I'm not gonna rock the boat.
Also, like, how I wasn't gonna be able to figure out what happened. Like, I was like, well, there it is.
We know what happened. It floated up out of the trash and landed on your front step.
Yeah.
I will say a very good like garbage man prank would be to anytime you find something like that, you're like, I'm gonna go put it back on their door.
Yeah, that would be really
Ouija
good.
board.
They're like, they threw out a cat, I'm bringing it back.
That's funny. I'm gonna go snoop through people's garbage around Halloween and just return things.
Yeah, just anything at all spooky. And if there's nothing spooky, just like a Diet Coke can.
Because that's weird too. That's honestly maybe weirder than a spooky Ouija board. It's like, why is a Diet Coke can on my stoop?
I definitely threw this out.
Yeah.
This is my Diet Coke can.
Is it my Diet Coke can? Oh, that's my lip mark on it.
Yeah.
Like, I recognize
That's my favorite lip color.
I know my Diet Coke can anywhere.
Because if it's not yours, it's spookier anyway. That means someone was drinking a Diet Coke and left it on your doorstep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
No, thank you.
Do you have any other stories that you feel like you need to share with us, or
I mean, there's truly so many I could do another time in the future.
Yes.
I'm down.
But there, one short, it's not a ghost story, but it's just making fun of my mom's story that came to mind when the Ouija board showed up. Yes. I remember at that same house, like a disemboweled animal was on the doorstep, but something small, which I'm sure was just like a cat or something had done it, right?
What?
Like a rodent that is
Yeah. But my mom was like, she was convinced that one of my friends had played a prank on us by leaving this thing and wanted us to think that it was some dark witchcraft. And she made me like promise her that I would never mention it because they were waiting for the satisfaction of knowing that they got us.
That's it. Like, rather than just being like, it's witchcraft, like that's so wonderful and so many layers of just like no.
What?
And we'll get them by never letting them have the satisfaction of pranking me.
I hope Mittens isn't listening to this right now.
Oh no!
I did it! I knew they found it.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I thought it had been enough time.
Yeah, your mom's like, Mittens is satisfied.
But what must your mother think of your friends if she thinks a prank would be to disembowel a small animal?
She was like, no, this was on purpose. This was intentional. Like, she was like, the way it was placed, I'm sure. And I was like, well, that sounds like a creepy... If it was somehow intentional, then it's some creepy person. But I don't think it was intentional.
And she's like, you know how your comedy friends are.
It's not even, this is way before comedy. This is just like, I know it's someone who just wants us to talk about it. And then they're going to be so happy that we like freak out about it because that's why people do things like this. So we never mention.
Literally
that
might
makes
be
me so happy.
That's the funniest reaction you could have to that. Because I would have I would spin out in a lot of other ways, but I would never be like, no, this is a prank, and they're probably watching me.
So I'm gonna act casual and just clean it up real quick.
Joke's on them. I took the power back.
Oh, you know what I did? I took the little critter and I sewed it up and put it back together. Now it lives in my bed. So that's my prank.
So got you.
Make sure every time you bring your friends over, after you've never mentioned it, that you show them my room and they see the stuffed animal that I made from it and they know, oh, it didn't work.
I got them. I got them.
I'm sure
and
it was
I'll stand in my closet and go, I got you. I got you.
But it was probably an owl, right? Or
yeah.
I think
something.
A cat or something.
Raccoon, who knows?
Or the Ouija board.
Or the Ouija board.
It'd be like, don't forget me. I'm still here.
Betsy, did we already mention it on the podcast that we went for a walk a few weeks ago, a socially distant walk in a
cemetery?
And what did we find?
It was cool. Ew, an owl pellet.
On one of the tombstones, we saw like this looked like a little nest with bones in it. And then we
teeny tiny little bones where I was like, I think that's a teeny tiny skull.
Honestly, if we hadn't both immediately been like, we know what owl pellets are, I would have been like, that was some ritualistic stuff right there.
It did look very like 80s horror movie of like, people are doing stuff.
Season 1 of True Detective, when all those things are all like hung up everywhere. I was like, it looks like that kind of like weird, like it's Satanism.
We found a satanic witch site or whatever.
Stuff.
It's just an owl.
But we played it cool.
Owls are spooky though.
Owls are terrifying.
They can move their head all the way around.
Yeah.
And didn't we at the cemetery? We heard like a hoot from an owl. We're like, what the fuck was that noise? I think it's an owl.
No, the thing that really scared me was a sudden eruption from a mariachi band at a funeral.
There was a funeral happening, and that scared the shit out of us.
Truly, we just started walking, and then all of a sudden you hear just like an eruption of a mariachi music, and I was like, that is fucking trippy to hear. out of nowhere in the quietest cemetery in the middle of like, it was wild.
I feel like I hear owls here when I moved in to Silver Lake, I was like, there's an owl and a train at night because the train goes through Glendale. Yes. But I was like, where am I?
Right.
Yeah.
This doesn't feel like LA, an owl and a train.
But I was like, I'm on Hogwarts. I'm in Hogwarts Express. I don't know.
We definitely have owls out here, but we also have nightingales, or is it mourning doves? It's one of those. I think it might be mourning doves that like make the but that's more of a pigeony sound.
Yeah.
But we
there's also the
too.
mockingbirds every once in a while, and they're very, very loud.
Yeah.
Yes.
California's riddled with spooky animals.
Yeah. Right around the reservoir too, like so many birds. There's so many types of birds. There's like a hawk or a falcon that has been in my yard a few times lately.
Whoa.
And I'd seen them before around the reservoir, but never right in my yard. And I was like, oh, hello.
On that walk through Beverly Hills, we saw a hawk with a fucking squirrel in its mouth, and the squirrel was holding something in its hand.
What?
And it flew right above us, and it was on Drew Tarver's birthday. We're like, oh, your year's gonna fucking suck, man.
So I joke a lot. I mean, I'll casually be like, I'm a witch. I don't know how, but I am one.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, but I am one.
I know that I have powers. I don't like do spells or like try to do it. It's similar to the psychic thing. I just am like, I'm just a psychic witch, and I don't know. I'm a natural born one. But things with animals, I've had a lot of things happen with animals that that I'm just like, oh, there's something here. Like I can communicate with them, or I don't know. I trust that like they can feel energy and that they communicate. I treat them like that's a thing that's possible.
Is there like a specific animal that like hits it a little harder, or is it kind of just in general? Like,
I've just had stuff like there's skunks in the yard here. Mm-hmm. So the skunk's coming and I'm like, it's okay, turn around, buddy, or whatever. And he'll like walk the other way. And I'm like, okay,
then.
Cool. It's worked every time. And I'm just like, it's going to work. If I just stay calm and I don't freak it out or freak out, it'll be fine. And I think a lot of it's that too. Just like most animals don't mean anyone any harm. You just scare each other.
Exactly. And they're just trying to survive. Yeah.
And like they respond to fear. Like if I'm like, oh, they're going to also.
Exactly. They're like you're going, we're going,
Like the guy who like ran into the mommy mountain lion a few weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't hear about this.
I don't know.
Wait, you didn't? It's like a video of it. This guy is like on a hike, and all of a sudden there's like a mountain lion not stalking him, because like what you don't see on the video that like went viral was like a little earlier he saw like a cub.
Oh, cute.
And he was like, trying to see it, and then the mom comes out of nowhere and she's like she's lunging at him, and he's just walking backwards the whole time being like, oh shit, go get out of here, cat, oh shit, like, and he just like, he's just like, get out of here. And eventually I think like 6 or 7 minutes in, she finally stops. But that's a long time to have a big ass mountain lion just like you're walking backwards, and it's like truly like she was lunging. But it's very clear, like if you know cats though, that you're like, that cat, if it wanted to attack you, would have just attacked you. It was trying to get you, it was scaring you.
It was protecting you from
stay away.
Her cub. Yeah.
Trust me, you want to stay away from my cub.
I'm gonna eat you up.
Yeah, and if you don't back away, for sure, I will eat you up.
Yes.
To protect
and
my
I've given you a warning. So now ball is in your court, sir.
So apparently though, you want to make a lot of noise and make yourself look big, guys. That's my hot tip.
But don't you want to not bare your teeth? Because then they think you're attacking them or something.
I mean,
that's one of those animals.
I guess just don't go out of your way to do it. Someone was like, you shouldn't make eye contact. I was like, I think you're supposed to make sure they know that you're looking at them so that they know this ain't going to go down easy no matter what's going to happen.
But eye contact can be intense for animals too. Like they can take.
I think
there's
dogs,
mixed things. I think you have to like blink. Like, well, I'm gonna base it on what I do just for my small cat, which is like if they're in a deadlock stare with you, no blinking, they think something's happening and they think something aggressive is happening. But if you like blinking, like you can keep looking, but look down, like they let you know, like you trust them enough to look down.
Yeah, to look away. Yeah. Where it's like, okay, I'll look away.
But at least blinking, at least just blinking, even if you're staring.
No, you're doing bunny while you do this.
Goomba,
you know how you blink.
Goomba, Goomba.
Do you have time to listen to a story from a listener?
Yes, please.
All right, I am going to pull one up.
Hell yes.
Hi, guys. This is Ashley in Kentucky. I have kind of a ghost story. After I graduated from college, I was living with my mom for a little while. So this is probably, I think it's been about 10 years ago now. And it was me, my mom, and my two sisters living in the house. And I shared a room with my middle sister, who's 8 years younger than me. So we also had in the house like one cat and a basset hound. And every once in a while, the cat would act like it was being chased, or it was chasing something else, or like would look at something, and the dog would make kind of howling noises, because he's a basset hound. You know, that's what they do, is howl. So he would just howl out of nowhere. So I don't know if that was related. But anyway, when I was working night shift at the time, so I was asleep, or going to sleep, you know, early in the morning after I got off. So it was about 8 o'clock in the morning. And I feel something like sit on the edge of the bed, like if someone came up and sat on your bed or something. I knew it wasn't the cat because the door was shut. So something sat on the edge of the bed. And then I feel something, I'm wearing like these hoop earrings, these like small hoop earrings in my ears. And they're kind of turned crooked a little bit, so they weren't straight. And I feel something reach up and move my earring back into place. And so I'm just laying there like, what is this? So I said out loud, hey, listen, I'm trying to sleep. Can you please not do that right now? And whatever it was just went away. Like whatever was sitting on the bed just went away. My sister is my middle sister. She's 25 now, but she every once in a while will have some kind of paranormal thing. So she and I both think that maybe the ghost it's the same ghost or something that's kind of attached to her, because she had some experiences at our dad's house in Georgia. I always felt like it was kind of like an old man kind of feeling, like it was friendly or just kind of curious about what was going on. Both of my grandfathers had passed away at the time. So I could have been one of them. I'm not really sure. It never communicated with anybody. It basically would just kind of chase the cat around. And it once slammed a cabinet. And besides it sitting on the bed and messed with my earring, I don't think it touched anybody or did anything to anybody. So I guess it was friendly. But that was one of the only personal ghost experiences that I've ever had. Thanks, guys. I love the podcast.
So spooky.
Ooh. Ooh, the earring adjustment, man.
A helpful little ghost.
Just a helpful, stylish little ghost.
Something about that didn't feel like as friendly as she. Oh,
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
It did. I don't know. Like just like something like think in real life. If someone walked up to you and just moved your earring, you'd be like,
I'd
"This
sock
is
him in the gut."
It felt like a creepy guy, right? It felt like or a kid.
Right.
Yeah, but that kid's gonna yank that earring.
Ew, yeah. Like, this is fun and hanging off of you. Like when little kids love to just grab your tits just because they're there.
What,
Yes.
Betsy? What?
No, Betsy's right.
No, like when
I know exactly what Betsy's talking about.
There's
Kids are
honking.
obsessed with tits and butts sometimes.
and but like 'cause they're there, they're just out
like-
there, and they're just like.
And
grab
at one
this.
point, free reign for them to honk and grab on. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's usually very young kids.
Yes.
First of all, any kid I've babysat, like if they're a baby, they grab your boob.
That's
and
true.
You're just like, okay,
I was
know
thinking more
you
like
think food, but I've also had slightly older kids, like, and
I
you're
feel
like,
toddlers,
someone needs
like-
to talk to you.
I
When
was
my
thinking
nieces were like
a 10-year-old. I was like, I don't know, guys.
she?
That 10-year-old's not.
No.
Guys, that's
Thinking
just
little
what I thought you
toddlers.
meant.
Where they're just like barely staying up, so they're like, I gotta grab on whatever's sticking out, and it's usually tongers or a butt or my fat stomach, so they'll just grab anything.
Well, when you said kids, I just thought a kid, not like a baby.
That's fair enough. That's fair.
Little baby to small child.
I thought you meant a goat, a little goat.
One time a goat ate my shorts.
What?
Yeah, at the farmer's market on Ivar. We were like hanging out with some goats, and one started to eat my shorts, like Bart Simpson.
Very Bart Simpson.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts. This has been so much fun, Ruha.
This was so much fun.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on, and it was great to see you.
Yes,
I know, really great to see you both. This was a really nice Halloween season treat.
Yay!
Yes, yeah, it really. Oh, it's warming my heart.
Speaking of ghosts, I just finished Haunting of Bly Manor.
I watched that
You
too.
watched it?
I'm not
Yeah.
done
Don't
with
tell
it.
Betsy.
Mano and I are gonna watch some tonight.
Oh, well, just from the beginning, you've already watched some, right?
Yes.
This last the call, like the thing about the cat, reminded me of the way Flora is always looking off.
Yeah.
Always just a little bit off. That would.
I would not ignore that. I
I
can't
know.
believe
Every
how much.
time I'd be like, "What are you looking at, little kid?"
Yes.
And Danny
Smacker.
asks,
Yeah.
but I'm like, but Danny, you know she's talking to
Well,
some
and then
dead
Flora's
person.
just like, "Oh, nothing. It's
You
splendid.
gotta get to the bottom of this. Yeah.
I gotta know what's going on.
Yeah.
I have my theories, but I don't know.
I don't want to spoil it for anyone. So
Don't.
Yeah, no
but-
spoilers, no spoilers.
Don't say a but.
Speaking of media, is it possible for people to see your short film blocks?
Yeah, I think
Smart.
well there's
Smart.
oh my gosh. Blocks is on Instagram. I believe it's
Oh, great.
I can link to it in the show notes so that
Yeah.
people can find it.
I believe there's Blocks the Film is their Instagram account, and there's like a little link tree that has
Great.
That's
a
awesome.
lot of different options of how to watch it. And it's about to also be in the AFI Fest that's coming up
Great.
too. But I think there's still some festivals that have it up.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I'll link to
Yeah.
that so people can check it out if they like. And anything else you want to promote or have people find you somewhere or whatever?
I'm on Instagram, my full name, Ruha Taslimi, and eventually I will perform again.
Yes, it's
One
gonna
of
happen.
these days we will get on a stage again.
Well, this has been a delight,
Oh,
Ruha. Thank
this
you
is
so
perfect.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Yada. Okay.
Oh man, did you have so much fun talking to Ruha?
I had such a blast. I mean, it's fun having friends on again.
It's fun. It's, it's nice to see some faces and to interrupt people. I love it.
Oh, I love screaming over people, baby.
But my first love is reading our listeners' stories. So we're going to keep on rolling.
Ooh, Limp Bizkit. Is that Limp Bizkit? Keep roll. No, is that Limp Bizkit?
Yeah, that's Flimp Biscuit.
Flimp Biscuit?
That's Flimp Biscuit.
Keep rolling.
Oh, Fred Durst.
Oh,
God love you. God love you.
I got yes, it is Limp Bizkit. I thought, I was like, is it Kid Rock, man?
Did you think I was wrong? I know my biscuits.
I know. I should remember that you're the huge biscuit head.
I'm a biscuit head.
You're a big old biscuit head.
Do you remember when you found out what Limp Bizkit was in reference to?
No. What is it? Is it a limp dick?
Oh, Betsy, I'm so happy I get to tell you what Limp Bizkit.
I never care. I never even thought about it. What does it mean?
Oh my God. This is, guys, I feel I'm smiling ear to ear.
Yeah, your smile is huge right now.
Honestly, look like a wolf who snuck into your house dressed as your family member.
Yeah, and I'm like, what'd you say, Grandma?
I'm like, well, gather around, honey, because I'm going to tell you about a Limp Bizkit. So it originates.
What if my head explodes after you tell me this?
What if? No, it's not a what if.
Oh, it will. Okay, shit.
Okay.
I've had a good run.
It originates from frat culture.
Okay.
And I think it is like the guys stand around in a circle and they start jerking off.
Onto a biscuit?
Onto a biscuit. I think this may be a British term or a cookie or whatever. Okay. I did it all for the nookie. So they're jerking off, so and the last person to finish has to eat it.
Wait, what?
So they jerk off on a biscuit.
And so they're all like, guys, let's play Limp Bizkit.
Yes.
And we all...
It just makes me think boys are so much weirder, and we really should have stopped them from running things a long time ago.
Yeah, man.
At least not all of, like, it shouldn't be standard that men are bosses if they're also going around and getting all their friends together to jerk off on a piece of food, and the last person to finish has to eat it. Honestly, the last person should win, and the first person should have to eat it after everyone else, like.
Right. What should the rules be?
I think, honestly, no one should have to eat a biscuit with cum on it unless they really want to.
Unless they're into it, which they might have all been.
I mean, it makes you think that they were all into it.
I mean, if they're like, yeah, I guess I'll play. Like, yeah, let's play. I don't know. That's wild. I thought it was always like, oh, your biscuit's limp, like I don't know, your dick is, I don't know what you knew limp biscuit.
You knew it had something to do with the dick, and you were right. So I want you to pat yourself on your back.
Thank you.
And give yourself a biscuit.
Ew, not a limp one.
No. All right, Betsy.
That's nasty.
I feel like we need a palate cleanser.
Big time.
No pun intended.
Ugh.
Can you read me a story?
I would love to. Gather round, Marcy, and let me read you a story. This story is titled Demon in My Tiny Apartment.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Okay. Ladies, I have to gush for a moment because I absolutely love you two and the podcast. Thank you. That's so nice. Okay, let's do this.
Hell yeah.
I lived in Easton, Pennsylvania in the same apartment for 3 years. The apartment below mine constantly had people moving in and out. Uh-oh. A girl I was already seeing moved in, which was really convenient because all I had to do was walk down a flight of stairs for a booty call. That's pretty great.
Honestly, it works until you break up, and then it's bad news.
It's awkward.
Yeah.
Well, joke's on me because I ended up basically moving into the apartment shortly with her. Oh.
Okay. Then happy ending.
It started as the titty line of funny feelings. You always thought, funny feelings. You always thought you were being watched. I hated being alone there. It was dark and cold, even though it had windows. This was the total opposite of my apartment. And even though it was a floor away, felt like a totally different building. The vibes were not good. That's weird.
That is so, especially just to be like an upstairs neighbor and to be like,
right.
Yikes, why is it so nasty down here?
This one is fucking different. I get that heat rises, but this is outrageous. Okay. Once I opened the door to the empty apartment and saw a figure turn and run down the hallway. The hallway is always pitch black, and this figure was just a little lighter than that. I'm a queen of denial, Cleopatra. So I shook it off and blamed it on my eyes. My girlfriend tried to bring her cat from her parents' house to this place. Augie, who is normally quiet and super chill, went bonkers here, meowing, howling, and never seemed to be comfortable. She lasted a week and went back home. Ooh, a howling cat.
Oh,
that
yeah.
freaks me out, man.
That's weird. I've never heard any cats howl.
Ow, meow. Meow. One morning, ew, this is fucked up. We woke up to every magnet from the fridge on the ground and the drawers open.
Oh, what?
That's fucked up, dude.
That's
yuck.
And this was after the cat went away?
After the cat went away.
Because
yuck.
my cats love taking magnets off the refrigerator.
Oh,
and
what?
It took me a while to realize they were doing it. They just like to jump up and swat them down.
Just swat. Oh, God. My refrigerator would be destroyed by your cats. We got a lot of magnets.
Well, it would just be cleaned off, Betsy.
No, it would look bad. It looks beautiful.
Disgusting.
It looks beautiful how it is now. Covered wall to wall with goofy magnets from
beautiful goofy magnets.
World. Any magnet with tits and butts, we're like, we gotta get it, dude. Okay, whatever. I had my mom over for dinner, and we waited for my girlfriend to get home from work. Out of the blue, my mom states, "Now you know how I feel." We weren't having a conversation, so I was confused. She seemed just as confused with what she said. She stated, "I just saw your Nana, who is dead, and she said, now you know how I feel," meaning when your father and I would have her over for dinner. What? It looked like Nana, but it wasn't. Something was off. That's what her mom just said. That's fucked up. I'm like, it looked like Nana, but it wasn't?
Oh my God.
Naturally, we were horrified and saged the place. At this point, I started thinking, hey, what if I'm dealing with a demon disguising itself as ghosts of people I love?
Shit.
Another night, my girlfriend was sound asleep. I started to doze off when the blanket lifted. I thought it was weird that her leg was lifting the blanket, but once I came to, I realized it was not her. I felt both of her legs on the bed. I froze in fear, and the blanket slowly sunk back down. What? Now, these weird and horrible things have been happening, but like I said, I was always weirdly skeptical / in denial. I'm a very light sleeper, and during the few months I lived there, I'd hear a little squeak in the middle of the night. Never gave it a second thought. As we are getting ready to move out, my girlfriend turns a closet door handle, and I hear the exact delicate squeak sound that I'd hear throughout the night.
Oh my God.
That was the moment I broke and needed to get the fuck out of there. Moving from my nice apartment into a spooky demon one was worth it, though, because that girl and I got married last Halloween and had our honeymoon in Gettysburg ghost hunting Jessica. Oh my God. Nice. That is really
beautiful.
Rad.
That is fucking beautiful.
That's a great ending to a horrific time in a nasty apartment.
Yes.
The squeaking.
Oh.
Ghost or demon just fucking getting a little peek from the closet.
Just trying to look around.
I just want to look. I just want to see. Oh, yep. Okay, I'm going to just sneak a peek under this blanket. Ha ha. Ha ha. I'm going to slowly lower it.
Oh,
Play
no.
it cool.
No. Oh, man. That's really scary.
That's so scary. But I'm so glad y'all are married and ghost hunting and having a ball.
I'm going to assume that maybe there was a reason why they didn't just move upstairs to Jessica's apartment.
I know. I mean, maybe somebody moved in right away.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But I would have been like, oh, we're dating. Things are going well. Your apartment's scary as hell. Come up to mine.
Yeah.
No demons up there.
No,
Come on
I swear,
up.
no demons, okay?
You're going to love
No demons, only brownies.
Oh.
That's a good apartment. Bunch
Brownie
of brownies.
apartment.
I need my apartment to get haunted by fucking brownies, man. No, I don't even like brownies that much. Haunt it with pizza, please. Okay.
S'il vous plaît. Thanks.
What are we talking about? Wait, what are we doing?
I made brownies the other day, and they turned out too cakey.
Oh, is that a problem?
Well, sometimes you want them fudgy more than cakey.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Marcy.
Thank you. I needed
Too
sympathy.
cakey. Those sound good.
They weren't bad. I just specifically set out to make them fudgier.
I want them fudgy. Did you add any nuts or anything like that?
Hell yeah, dude. I put some caramel M&Ms.
Whoa, fuck. Whoa.
You didn't know I was going to go there, did you?
I did not at all. That's fucking rad.
You didn't see that shit coming, did you?
I did not see that shit coming, man. And now I'm like, whoa. Whoa. That's wild. Oh, caramel M&Ms. How are they on their own? Is it chocolate and caramel or just caramel?
It's a lot
and
of
candy
caramel though. On their own, they're not my favorite.
Right.
I love a Rolo, but
I love a Rolo, but I know what I'm going in for with a Rolo.
absolutely. You're
Whereas
like,
an
I'm
M&M. I just give me peanut or peanut butter.
absolutely, dude.
Tootsies.
Toot sweet. All right. I'm going to read one.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica. And congratulations on your beautiful fucking life.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, cool.
Hey,
Must
cool,
be nice.
man.
All right. There's something evil haunting my aunt's house.
Ooh.
Just so you know, every now and then I forget that I'm Southern. And instead of saying aunt, like I would be like my aunt.
Yeah.
I'll say like aunt, but it felt weird to say it.
I have that too because I grew up saying aunt.
Yeah.
And then there have been times because a lot of our friends say aunt.
Yeah.
And so I'll find myself being like, yeah, my Aunt Sheila. I'm like, wait, that feels so fancy.
There,
My
I even
aunt.
have sort of lost y'all a bit
Oh, yeah.
because it feels silly to do like, it feels silly to say it without being like, because I don't have a Southern accent.
Right.
Or at least
I
not
get
like,
that.
I'm not like Drew Tarver at least, where he's like, hi y'all. Like,
Hi, y'all. Yeah.
it's not the same. So I'm like, so I'll be like, you guys to my parents. And that's so weird to say you guys to them. So weird.
I call my parents, hey, dudes and dudette.
Hey, dudes. It's two dudes. Daddies and mom.
Two daddies, one mom.
Hey, daddies and mom.
Hi, my daddies. Hi, mom. Whoa.
God, I love that family setup so much.
I do.
All right.
Yes.
There's something evil in my aunt's house.
There
we
we
go.
go.
That felt right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This event occurred several years ago at my aunt's house during the time I was attending college. I was about 19 years old. Some background on the house. It's located in Dearborn, Michigan. It is the house that my mother and aunt grew up in and that my aunt continues to live in to this day.
Mm-hmm.
This is an old house located directly across the street from a cemetery.
Spooky. too spooky.
Too spooky. Many family members over the decades have reported their own paranormal experiences there.
Whoa.
It is an accepted fact amongst my family that this house is haunted.
Ooh. Ooh.
The college I attended was located very close to my aunt's house, so I would stay with her. I would stay in her extra bedroom during the week when I had classes, and I would drive back home to stay at my parents' house on the weekends. That is so nice. It's very sweet, and I love it so much. Can't even imagine how sweet that is. Okay. There was always what I would describe as light paranormal activity taking place in the house. Seeing things out of the corner of your eye, hearing strange creaks at night, and the feeling that you were being watched.
Ew, that seems not too light, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump that up to medium.
Yeah, that's spooky.
So creepy at times, but overall harmless. If you spend enough time in the house, you would get used to this kind of stuff.
Oh,
Betsy, I promise. Come stay. Come stay with Aunt Marcy. My aunt always said that the house was simply haunted by dogs and cats that my family had owned over the decades and nothing more.
Now that's cute. Okay.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's cute.
I like it. There was evidence to back up this claim. For example, it was common to hear banging against the door of a closet at the bottom of the stairs, as if someone was running. Something had run and thrown its body against it.
Yep.
According to my
dog.
According to my aunt and mother, they had a dog during their childhood that was blind and would often run down the stairs right into that closet door.
Oh my God. That's
also,
cute.
I swear I once saw a cat walk through her living room while I was eating breakfast, despite the fact that there were no cats living in the house at the time.
Whoa.
My aunt had a good humor about these kinds of occurrences and insisted there was nothing to be scared of.
Okay.
Every now and then my aunt would go on business trips and I would have the house all to myself during this time. I hated being there alone because things just felt more creepy without my aunt in the house. Once she went on a trip that lasted 2 weeks. My first week alone in the house was fine. It was creepy, but nothing I wasn't used to. I went to go back to my parents' house for the weekend and returned on Monday for the second week on my own. By Tuesday night, I noticed that things in the house felt different. The vibe was just off, and it was the worst during the nighttime.
Oh, man, of course.
The feelings of being watched felt more oppressive than usual.
Oh.
While walking around the house, I would get random shivers down my spine.
No.
At times, my eyes would linger on dark corners and I would feel as if something was looking back at me from the shadows.
Oh, God.
There was a malicious presence in the house that I never felt before, and it only became more pronounced over the coming days. I would feel totally fine when I was away at my house, at class, or running errands, but walking through the front door was like walking into a fog. The feeling was heavy, and I couldn't wait for the week to be over. Cut to Thursday night. The only thing between me and the weekend was an exam the next morning at 8, and I was up very late trying to cram. Around 2 or 3, I decided to call it a night. I was laying in bed with the lights off, ready to fall asleep, and that's when I heard a demonic howling coming from the hallway outside my bedroom door.
What?
I'd never heard a sound like this before.
Ew.
It was loud, and I'd be somewhat hesitant to use the word demonic to describe it because I don't necessarily want to attribute it to demonic activity, but there's really no other way to describe it.
Ew. Okay.
I laid frozen in fear as the howling continued for what felt like several minutes.
Oh.
My eyes were transfixed on the pitch darkness outside my open bedroom door.
Oh,
I was I was eventually able to snap myself out of bed to reach towards the nearest light switch. The exact moment I turned on the light, the howling stopped.
No.
My heart raced as I tried to figure out what I should do. Common sense was telling me to get out of the house and sleep elsewhere for the rest of the night. But I did have an important exam in several hours, and I did not want to fuck it up over this. So I stayed in the house and slept with the lights on.
Okay.
My normal Friday routine would be to go to class and return to my aunt's house in the afternoon to pack up my things before heading home. On this particular morning, I packed up my things early and planned on going home directly from campus.
Yes.
There was no way I was returning to the house once I left. I took the first load of things out to my car and went back inside to get the rest of my things. And I was overcome with that feeling that something terrible was going to happen. That whatever was present was not going to let me leave.
Ew. No.
I quickly made my way to the bedroom, collected my bags, and headed back towards the front door. The entire way, I felt like there was something right behind me, following me.
Oh, I got chills.
I did not look back. I was beyond relieved when I was back outside in the sunlight, locking the door behind me. The following week, I told my aunt about what had happened, and she said she'd never experienced anything like that, but was amused by the story and said it must have been one of the dogs. Yeah, right.
Come on, Aunt. Come on.
My older sister has also spent time alone in the house, and she too has reported an evil presence at times.
Oh.
My aunt says that she's never felt anything malicious, but it's worth noting that she has had about 36 crosses displayed in her bedroom, on the dresser, the nightstand hanging on the wall above her bed.
Hey,
and it makes me wonder if these religious symbols help to keep certain entities away.
I have a feeling.
I believe that there is an evil entity attached to the house, and it's somehow kept at bay by my aunt's presence there. I wonder if she knows more than she lets on. Anyway, thanks for reading my spooky story.
Wow. Aunt totally knows so much more.
She absolutely knows.
Aunt's probably like, I actually invited this demon with a Ouija board a while ago.
Nothing has ever been more certain in my life than that aunt's like, oh, what are you talking about? Because if I speak its name, it'll come for me.
Yes.
Like,
That
right?
was the deal it told me. Absolutely. It's like, I don't know what you mean, Aunt. You're nailing up a cross with sheep's blood on it right now. No, this is just a decoration.
That's just the thing we do. It's a wreath.
That's just it's a beautiful wreath. Don't
It's
you
just
like
seasonal.
this wreath? It's Christmas time. What?
It's Christmas. Oh, that's horrifying.
So scary. That's so scary.
That's really scary. I really do think that the aunt, like, there's no way that she just happened to have like a ton of crosses and like was like, nope, gotta be the dogs, right?
No, right. Especially like in her room, like that feels like it's so just like, at least give me this space.
I know.
Like, at least stay away from. No, she knows everything.
She knows. She
knows everything, man.
That bitch. She knows. Oh my god, that
goodness.
was spooky.
I got a lot of chills.
Yeah.
I got chills. They're multiplying. Remember Grease? I'm sure I've quoted Grease before. You remember the musical Grease?
Pink Ladies?
Yes. Grease Lightning.
Chills and multiplying. I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
I knew it. I was
you
tricky.
love it.
I was
It's your
acting.
favorite. It's your
I was
favorite.
acting.
Yeah, that's good acting. That's good
Thanks.
acting. Can we submit this for an Emmy?
Please give us an Emmy.
Can we please get an Emmy?
These were great, guys.
They're so wonderful.
Damn, that was good.
Damn. Shit, damn fart. They were great. And keep them coming.
Yeah. Also, I want to say that a few weeks ago, I attributed a story that I heard to Spooked Podcast, which is a great podcast, and I love Spooked. But I actually heard the story about the serial killer in Louisiana on Radio Rental. So
yes,
if
which
you haven't,
is also a great podcast.
And if you guys want to check it out, we are on Stitcher's spooky playlist.
Ooh, that's fun.
It's very fun. I want to say that it is, I'm going to find it right now. It's stitcherapp.com/spooky, and you'll see a funny feeling.
That's very cool.
Feels good.
If you got
Feels
Stitcher,
good to be on Stitcher app, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man.
This has been great. Thank you guys
all
so
so
much.
much. Thanks for listening. We hope you're having a fun, spooky time.
Yeah.
Because we're in it. We're in it. We're deep in.
Oh my gosh. It was
Spooky
cool
time.
today. I love it. Everything's
I know,
perfect.
and it's getting cooler every day.
Betsy, I just want to say nothing has ever been better.
Thank you. Nothing has ever been better.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, yeah! Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants!
That was a HeadGum podcast.